Hello there, my name is Alicia, aka Edmiston Creations, and today I want you to grab your stash, those little remnants that you have laying around, and I have a fun stash busting project idea for you. So I am sure, like many of you who knit and crochet or have done so for years now, we accrue these little balls of leftovers. This is just it's not a very fancy way of storing them, but you know, this is hashtag real life. This is what I've got my leftover dyed in the wool scrap or like partial skeins in, and I, save these and use them for projects. Like I've done a pressed flowers that I just pulled partial skeins of different dyed in the wool colors, and so I have used these in sweaters. I would like to use these in a DRK or Andrea Mowry inclinations cowl. The half fisherman's rib and the striping in the pattern really lends itself well to a scrappy project. I did a scrappy inclination shawl with all partial skeins of Dream State. So I would like to do that sometime with these, but if you're short on time, a fun thing to do is to make some earrings with your partial skeins. So I'm actually wearing some little crocheted heart earrings that I made last week. I had about an hour on Thursday, that's about it, to make something. And so I made a couple of pair of little crocheted earrings, and these are in the color Ranch Romance, Spinster's Daughter, of course. And these are in dyed in the wool fuzzy navel. So a really fun pink color. And so I thought we could talk about just what you need to make a pair of earrings out of some of your scraps. This is not a new or revolutionary idea. If you look on Ravelry, if you don't crochet, there's several knitted earrings projects. So you could look on Ravelry for, just search for earrings and the craft knitting and look through the patterns there and find ones that you like. Also, I really enjoy, for like small little things like this, I love crocheting, and so it's a good excuse to pick up my hook. So I used a 2.75 millimeter C hook for these, and I literally Googled a free crochet heart pattern, and that is it. That was what I did. I crocheted these little hearts first, and then the materials you will need to make the earrings is, of course, you'll need the hooks and stuff. This is the little kit, handmade DIY accessories. And so this is the little kit I ordered off of Amazon. But if you know a small business or a local crafter that sells these things as well, please share in the comments if you know of anywhere that you can get like jewelry making things. I would love to know. I got these off of Amazon because I wasn't really sure of where else to get them, but this kit comes with different colors, so you can do gold, like this fun like brass, kind of an antique gold, silver, and black, and it has the little attachment thingy, like these are just little loops. So it comes with the loops in each color, and it also has earring backs so they don't come off and you don't lose your precious handmade things. So this is the little kit that I used. And then you'll need some jewelry making tools. So again, I just searched for on Amazon jewelry making pliers, and these three came in a set. And I use these to manipulate and attach the little hooks or loops, the little, if anyone makes jewelry, then please give me the correct terminology. But I attached the little loops to my crocheted heart, and then I attached the hook and added the little earring back. And that was it. I made these 2 pair of earrings in less than an hour. You also, I think it would be a fun thing, you know, to use some of your scraps to make necklaces. So you could make a charm in the same kind of manner, just attach a loop after you knit or crochet your charm. And then these are some necklace cords. They're just waxed necklace cords. And I got these in a bunch of crazy colors because it's to make necklaces for my kids and they love crazy fun colors. There are some brown and some tan, like some earth tones in there, but also it could be cute, quick gift ideas too. So those are some ideas for jewelry. I also have been crocheting bookmarks. So this is a fun book. It's called Bookies, and you can see they're these fun little animated looking crazy little bookmarks. My mom actually gave me this for Christmas when Ella was 1 year old, and it's just a fun, it's, you know, a fun way to crochet and make a little something. These also would be good gifts for kids with, you know, for birthdays or holidays. So I made a bookie for my husband, actually, this dragon. So this is from the book that I just showed you, Bookies. And I made it with cotton yarn. So this is, you know, he's a pretty big bookmark. I don't remember what crochet hook size I used. I mean, it was probably 5 years ago now whenever I made this, but it's held up really well. I love the little bug eyes. That's probably my most favorite part. So my daughter is learning to read, and she has been obsessed with the dragon bookie. And so I told her that she could pick a bookie herself and I would make it. Of course, she picked Elmer, the unicorn. So you can see here. She's so cute. So you can make a horse if you just go with like typical horse colors, or unicorn and like sew on a little horn. It's pretty much the same pattern, just use different fun colors. So I am using the rest of the partial skein of fuzzy navel that I made these heart crocheted earrings with first, and I'm making her a little unicorn bookie. So this is the start. I'm on the body now, and I am using a size C, same size crochet hook. So you can see that this bookie is going to be smaller than the one I made 5 years ago, and that's fine. You know, a lot of her readers are going to be pretty small little books. One of the tips that I have, or it's maybe not a tip, it's more of a thing that I do. If I'm crocheting something, I tend to put a progress keeper in the loop, in my active loop, whenever I'm not working on it, because the crochet hook will fall out, and you know, sometimes some of your stitches can come undone, which is not the end of the world. But if I don't want to lose any of my stitching, I just stick a progress keeper in the loop, and then whenever I'm ready to crochet again, I pick up my hook, take the progress keeper out, and keep going. So now I'm at this point. You can see it, like I used remnants of Something Wicked for the little hooves, and I'm gonna do that for her mane and tail. So I'll share pictures of this on Instagram whenever I get it finished, but I wanted to mention that crocheting bookmarks would also be a great stash busting activity. I will look and see if the Bookies book, say that 10 times fast, I will look and see if that's still available, and I will link it in the show notes if you're interested in making those specific bookmarks. But I would imagine if you searched bookmarks on Ravelry, there's probably some as well. So that's it. That's what I have for you today. I just thought I would go through kind of step by step in what I did to make my own crocheted earrings with Valentine's Day coming up. I'm totally in Valentine's mode, and I made these last Thursday, and I've either been wearing these or my Ranch Romance pair nonstop. And if you followed me for a little while, you know that Ranch Romance is an obsession of mine, so this was the pair I made first. But yeah, it's just a fun way to use up some of your scraps. It hardly uses any yarn, and you can be super fun and festive and add some handmade flair to your wardrobe. So that's it for today. I hope that this video finds you well. Please share with me any of your thoughts, or if you have any tips on hand making your own jewelry, knitting or crochet, then please leave those in the comments. And until next time, happy mindful making.